Hi there, I'm Bryce. I'm a 41-year-old trans woman living in Portland, Oregon. I wanted to come on here and express my absolute disgust with Donald Trump and his executive orders targeting and dehumanizing trans people. It's gotta stop. His most recent attack came Wednesday when he signed another executive order, this time banning transgender women and girls from participating in girls' and women's sports. So you might be thinking, okay, you're a transgender woman, but you are still male, and therefore you are stronger than cisgender women. Well, that's really not true at all. As published by the NIH, transgender people have no competitive advantage in sports. All right, so transgender women are not stronger than cisgender women, and some studies suggest that they're actually weaker. Furthermore, there's little or no research showing that trans people have a competitive advantage against their, female or male counterparts. But let's break this down a little bit and I'll tell you why. So like me, transgender athletes, specifically women, because that's what the focus is mainly on, are transgender women. They're on HRT, which stands for hormone replacement therapy. I take something called estradiol. I do a weekly injection, and that is the form of estrogen. Estrogen really transforms the body. It can actually decrease muscle mass and do other things to the body that limit the strength, all right? It also blocks testosterone. So therefore, transgender women aren't as strong as cis men, right? So I wanted to explain this to you that transgender people, specifically transgender women, because that's what the focus is on, again, it's always us transgender women, are not stronger than cisgender women and aren't as strong as cis men, the other male counterpart. Yesterday, the NCAA decided to go along with this ban and essentially did ban transgender athletes from participating in their preferred gender category, right? Even though the NCAA had strict testing guidelines and eligibility requirements for transgender athletes in order to participate in their preferred sport. And the crazy part is that only about 10 estimated 10 people were actually transgender athletes in the NCAA. So why is there a focus on transgender athletes and transgender people in general with the numerous executive orders that have been signed by Donald Trump? Why aren't we focused on lowering the cost of gas, the cost of food, the cost of housing, bringing more jobs to the country, working on our education system, working on healthcare? Yet we have to focus on trans people and dehumanize them? I am sick of these constant attacks on people like me who are just trying to live their life and get by day to day, go to work, come home, It's wrong. It's wrong. If you voted for this fool, you're complicit in this as well. It's time to wake up and fight back. So what can we do? You can begin by calling your congressperson, your senator, your congressman or woman. Demand that they do something about this. Demand it, because this is wrong. I'll say it again. It is wrong.